What's up, everybody? We are back with another review today, and today we'll be checking out the Stigma Rotary Force in the 2.8 millimeter configuration, or correct me if I'm wrong, it might be the 2.7 millimeter stroke configuration. There's been quite a few updates with this machine. I know when I got it, it already had an updated firmware on it compared to the Stigma Force 3.6 millimeter stroke, or was it a 3.8? The strokes on these machines confuse me because they're not standard 3.5, 4, 2.5, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Anyway, we all know there are three different Stigma Rotary Force machines. There's a 4.5, there is a 3.7, and a 2.8. There you go. This is the 2.8. And I have the black one that Stigma sent me. Just like the other packaging, you get a RCA adapter here, which comes with the package. It comes with one battery. As you guys can see, I'll bring that up a little bit closer. All right. This machine has been fantastic. I have loved tattooing with it, and I have loved working with it, especially in the 2.7 millimeter stroke configuration, because I feel, for me, it hits the way that I like it to run. I can pull lines with it with any size liner configuration. I can shade with it with any size shader configuration. And I'm talking about anything from a single liner all the way up to an 18 round liner, round shader if you're looking for super bold lines when you're tattooing. Other than that, I mean, you know, I'm liking the fact that Stigma has released an application now, and it is currently available for Android, and I will show you guys within this video here how to literally set it up. I'll literally go through a little setup process. I did recently have to go out and buy myself an Android phone just for doing some app development on the side, which I like to do. I do have several applications that are available within the Apple App Store right now, and I'm trying to port those over to the Google Play Store and have them available for the Android market. So, okay, as I did in my video prior, the Stigma Rotary Force review that I initially reviewed, it was an Army Green model. We all know how to turn this machine on. There's a power button there, and that'll turn it on. You guys will get the Stigma logo, and then it'll jump to whatever preset it was left at. And to scroll through these presets, just like before, you have the arrows, and we can go through all of the presets just like that. There are 5 different presets, and each one can be individually customized within this menu. And to get to that menu, you press the power button and hold, and that'll scroll you through a multiple amount of different settings within the application of the battery itself. You have foot switch options, you have motion control options, you have Bluetooth options. Let's turn the Bluetooth on since we are going to connect to an app, and then we'll go back there. Okay, voltage adjustment is here. Very simple. Go through the voltage adjustment just like that, or you can hold it and it'll scroll through it. Turning the machine on, just press power and it turns on. I love the sound of this machine when it runs. It sounds like a little bit like a real smooth, quiet jet engine. Now I have updated this machine to the latest software that Stigma does offer. But before we get into some of the testing stuff here with this piece of synthetic skin that I did tattoo for one of my seminar reviews on the channel here, haven't really fully finished it yet. I've been thinking about what I want to do with the rest of this candle and maybe do some color in the eyes. The stencil didn't really come off well on this piece of synthetic skin. The guy that I get these from, his name is Jess Cavazos. He's been awesome and has given me a bunch for free. And he was on Ink Master Season 11, if you guys remember him. He's a great guy, great friend, sponsored by FK Irons. Totally awesome dude. He told me to bleach the actual synthetic skin itself to get all the stencil off of it, and I haven't tried that yet, but I'm going to try that. But okay, let's get into actual machine updating here. Yeah, and all of you guys just saw my password to my phone. Wonderful. Okay, so you're gonna go to the Play Store. You are going to type in My Stigma, one word. Me and a fellow artist here at the shop that I work at, his name is Dave, figured that out by typing 2 words and nothing came up, so that was weird. So as you can see here, you're gonna find My Stigma, and it's gonna be the beta version of the app. You're gonna wanna click on that, you're gonna let it install, and I'll show you guys in a second here. Hopefully it'll install pretty quick, but while it's installing, okay, there you go, boom. Has installed. Alright, we'll go back into the settings, okay? So the app has opened, as you guys can see. It's a pretty awesome app. Now this application works with the Stigma Force machines, and it's going to also work with Stigma's new power unit and all of their foot switches. You'll be able to connect it through Bluetooth to the application and do all kinds of adjustments and stuff like that. So we'll want to allow the app, and now we're going to scan for devices. In order to do that, we're going to want to make sure that our Bluetooth is on. We're going to enable it. Boom. As soon as it's on, you're going to see that the Force Power Pack here just popped up. Okay? And we're going to press that, and we're going to click Proceed, and we're going to connect. So the device is already running the latest firmware because I have already updated it here through my buddy's phone, who we did it the other day. So now we can go into, I guess, the main application here, if I can figure out how to get into it. Or maybe they haven't even updated the application yet to run anything, because I didn't really get this far. Let's close it out and open it again and see what we get. Because I know they're supposed to have a bunch of stuff where you're able to control your machine through the actual application, but I guess they have not added any of that stuff yet. Alright, we have the Force Power Pack. We're proceeding now. I guess the application for now is just to update the firmware on the Stigma Force battery pack. So for now, I guess that's what we have. So I guess over here in this section, you would click on that, and it does right now tell you that it's not implemented yet, but it's coming. So I guess as they work more on the application, you'll be able to control the actual device and everything through the app itself. All right, so let's continue. So I really love working with this machine in boost mode, and it really works amazing. So let's put the phone to the side, and So there was a comment while I was testing this machine on the channel not too long ago about, oh, why are you running such big needles with, or why are you lining with such a short stroke? Look, man, I come from the days when all our coil machines were short stroke, and that's what we used. And now the way that they're implementing these rotary machines to run, believe me, you can work with a short stroke machine with any size needle grouping. This machine runs phenomenal with any liner. There's no hiccups, there's no stutter, you don't get no skin snagging in any of the modes. Even if you put it into its standard mode and run, you don't get nothing. And of course this is synthetic skin that I'm working on, but a super short stroke machine would be, you know, sticking. So with the update for these Stigma Rotary force machines, it runs so much smoother now, and like all of the presets that they have, the give modes, give 1, give 2, give 3, they work even more consistent now. Like they activate when they should, and they're just running beautiful. And I honestly think that this is probably one of my favorite machines right now, besides the other machines that I love. So yeah, that's that. That's the Stigma Rotary Force 2.7 millimeter stroke model. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and if you like my reviews, subscribe to the channel, shoot me a like, and we'll go from there. I got more stuff coming for you guys. I know I've been off the channel for a bit now, just, you know, dealing with health issues and stuff like that, and I've been relocating as well, so I'm not living in the Virginia area anymore. I'm up in North Carolina now. I'm at a pretty awesome shop. Everybody here is awesome, and I'm really liking it, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. For now, enjoy the review, and I will catch you all later.